there.
The first rule of Fight Club is, you do not talk about Fight Club.
You were good, kid, real good. But as long as I'm around, you'll always be second best, see?
Howdy folks, apologies, slightly longer start screen than intended, but welcome in. What's happened up here? Cleepaw with the first, Tilly with the second, Queen with the third. Welcome in everyone in that space. Feeling super crappy, Tilly. So yeah, no worries. I appreciate you lurking, and yeah, as Cleepaw said, I hope you're feeling better soon. Hope you're feeling better. Keish, welcome in. Seri's popped in the chat as well. And who else we got? Yeah, so Queen, cannot chat as you're in a meeting, however, seen approximately 30 minutes. No worries, you might not have heard that, but welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Blap, hello. Morning. And Ren, hello. How you going? I hope everyone's doing well, and yeah, having a good day. And yeah, we're in cities tonight, and yeah, just gonna do some kind of chill building, I suppose. Yeah, we're trying to build this city up as best we can. There's some weird stuff. Oh, I did adjust some settings actually. Maybe that's causing that. Dream, welcome in. How you doing? Let me just fix those back up if I can remember what I did. Yeah, because just needed to do some cinematic stuff for the that new trailer, and I adjusted something. Now I can't remember which one I adjusted. But yeah, how's everyone doing? I think it was these. Yeah. Good to see me. Hello Shane, how you doing? Love that new channel trailer. Thank you. It was similar to the other one. I just added a few more of the newer clips, and obviously did an update on this city, because yeah, we've built quite a lot since I did the original one. So yeah, and shout out to PLJ there for providing the unsolicited and untrue compliments. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, Shane, as well. Hope you're having a good one. And yeah, I think we'll crack on here with some residential expansion. Hopefully the money will keep going up. It's been going all right. I was thinking of this area a little bit as well. I think having a ship route and maybe some industry here would make a whole lot of sense. So I think that's kind of what we'll focus on today. I would also like to... What's happened here? Is this an electricity... one of those electricity things? Yeah. I'd also like to, yeah, have a space where our residential growth can still occur, and that way we can continue to build the city up as we're doing it. Might not be around for the full stream. No worries, Shane. No worries at all. Got to do your thing, and that's completely understandable. So I think right at the end last time, this thing, what's it called, university, came and leveled up to level 5. So that's good stuff. Did I say hello to Keish yet? I don't know that I did. Sorry, Keish, if I missed you there. Hello. How you doing? I was just looking back up the chat and I saw Keish there. So yeah, university leveled up, and oh, I didn't do Discord, did I? No. Thank you, Shane. I got a bit distracted there in the... Oh, I started typing it and I didn't send it. Okay. Yeah, I got a bit distracted in the start screen there. I wandered off from my room here, and yeah, things happened. But yeah, there we go. That has gone out now. So hopefully anyone who didn't catch the what do you call it? Twitch notification will have caught that. Cleepaw, you got the squirrel emote. I think the only person with the squirrel emote at the moment. Okay, so yes, we want to do some stuff here. I will probably have to add this to the grid. And actually, I just had a good idea. I've been trying to think where to put the... Because I got those golf course assets. I think the golf course would actually be really cool along here. Right along, like, the beach and stuff. Either side of the road. And it'll, like, fill in this space quite well. So, yeah. Here, but lurky, but at the screen. Okay, no worries. I apologize if I missed saying hello to you earlier, Keish. I wasn't sure. I can't remember now if I said hello or not. So yeah, I think we'll put some keys and some industry out here. And what I want to do is similar to what we did over here with the stadium, which I also need to finish. Have a bit of land reclamation with probably some like industry coming out of here, which might be cool. So that's kind of the plan. And we do have a slight amount of industrial demand. So we'll kind of try to run with that and see how we go. So let's pull this up. I think we do it like this, don't we? So I just want to make this a little less jarring here. Yeah, a bit more slopey rather than hilly. If that makes sense. And then I think I messed that up, but we'll just smooth this out a little bit. Don't have to apologize, you weren't listening anyway. Sounds about normal, right? Classic. Right, so then we'll drag a big lump out here. I think we'll just do a big lump here and then see how that goes. Yeah. Try SAS ACD blap. Try SAS ACD exclamation mark SAS ACD. Yeah. Dava, hello, welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? There it is. There it is. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. I saw you. Yeah, Dava and I were hanging out in Dar's stream earlier today. Or was that earlier? Was that yesterday for you, Dava? Maybe that was yesterday. Yeah, it's weird how it does this weirdness with the terrain. Yeah, yesterday. It's confusing. It's confusing. I wonder... So, usually using roads for this is the easiest, isn't it? Hydrate. Thank you, Shane. I've got a tea here, actually, at the moment. Nice. Thank you for the hydrate, Shane. And... yeah, at least this will keep it straight. And let's do that. Is that far enough out? Yeah, that'll do. Okay, we've got a bit of jankiness that we're going to have to deal with here, but I think we should be okay. So, as with always with this city, I don't think it's going to cause any traffic here because people are slowly but surely kind of, yeah, it's dying. Welcome in, War Thunder French. Welcome in. It is English only, if possible, please. But welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day. Unfortunately, yeah, I don't know any French or any other language really, so that causes a few problems if people are talking other languages. But yeah, welcome in. What am I doing here? Control H. It's been a while since we played Cities. Almost a week, I think. So, trying to get used to things again. Especially after playing things like The Sims and that, where the controls are just slightly different. Just enough different that you end up trying to do the things that you would usually do in that game differently. Ah, Scods, welcome in, my friend. Welcome in. How you doing? You know, limited French. Definitely prefer English, yeah. To be fair, I struggle with English at times. That's very true, Clearpaw. Being true doesn't mean it's not sass, though. Just putting it out there. But it's true. I do struggle with English. I wonder if we should have... yeah, I might zone some residential over here, just while we're building as well. And I think I'll put the European theme on it. I don't know how well that's going to build out. Problems here with these buildings. Garbage issues, is it? Oh, this one I think I need to fix the spawn points on this one, actually. I think I ran into Skoz in Dar's stream too. You were there, weren't you, Skoz? Pretty sure. Yeah, let's just move this over here. Oh, no, wrong button. How do I rotate it again? Is it this? Win, welcome in, welcome in. Sass chat, yeah. All the sass today. Yeah, those shouldn't really be there. They're kind of on a footpath there. It's getting the police from the helicopter, but the garbage can't get to it. Okay. Oh, Scores, thank you for the resub. Resub for tier 1 for 3 months. I appreciate you. I appreciate that sub as well. Thank you so much. And welcome in, Win. I hope you're doing well. Yeah. Okay, hopefully that will sort our rubbish situation out. Oh, Queen's, that's it. Queen stream and Dar's stream. Yeah, and I was actually lurking in another one I saw you in. I can't remember which one it was now, but I was lurking in one and I thought, oh, there's Scots, but I didn't get a chance to say anything. But yeah, once again, we were running into each other everywhere, which is quite funny. So, international... European vanilla, I think, is what I want here. But yeah, Queen's here too. She's just had to. I think she's got a meeting. I think she said so. She's around somewhere. Let's do that for now. I'm interested to see how this will grow. I'll leave it here growing, and see how it actually grows in while we're building over the other side there. Because, yeah, what do we probably need some electricity stuff going on here. Shane, show you the nearest cat. Have I got one? I thought I saw one go up onto the tower there, but not tonight. There's one over here, though. They're like sitting just out of arm's reach at the moment. I don't know why. But yeah, they quite enjoy that. But yeah, Peggy's here. Yeah, what are you doing? Okay. Complaining kitty, yeah. Okay, that I don't know that will grow or not, but we'll see. We'll see. But there's just no demand, but if we start fulfilling some of the industrial demand here, we might find that it works. Oh, Keish, you got the... You must have the next bit badge, right? The 1K bit badge. You got the Peggy emote? She's a cutie. she's so funny actually when you do things that she doesn't want you to do, like, you know, in that case just picking her up and holding her for a second. She does talk quite a lot, and even with the other cats she gets quite sassy with the other cats. Sometimes it sounds like a dog is barking. It's she's hilarious. Alright, we'll key all of this off. And yeah. I don't know, I hope this is big enough. I suppose if it's not, we can always like have a second one that's larger or extend it. She's adorable, yeah. She's a cutie. Oh, that's not quite what I was intending. If we let's get that all the same size, height as that. Yeah, I think that's good. Well, it's a start anyway. Okay, and then we'll upgrade these to the industrial roads. I might have to unlock that. Oh, and we have another dev diary tonight for Skylines 2, which is exciting. It could be a good one too, I think. What is it again? I can't remember. I think I remember thinking last time though it's a good one. And we have 78 days still to go there. Seasons and climate, that's right. That does sound interesting. Could be very interesting. So yeah, because obviously, you know, for those who don't know cities all that well, we haven't had seasons before in the game at all. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see how they deal with that. I just want to upgrade this to the same road. And I believe you have to lock these. I didn't know that you had to lock these after you'd done what you wanted to do, but I think I was watching one of Biffa's videos the other day, and yeah, just released the game already. Yeah. They're certainly stringing everyone along, aren't they? What mods do I use? The mods will scroll through up the top there, Blap. I think it's just switching over. It's starting all over again, unless I've disabled stream it by accident. I don't remember doing that, but I'll pull it up for you. I use kind of a medium, probably a medium amount of mods. It's not super modded, but yeah, there's a few things in it. I mean, there's some mods that people would just consider should be part of the game, and I would probably include Colossal Order in that now, and because they're putting it into City Skylines 2, so there's a lot of stuff that they're putting into City Skylines 2 that is just a regular mod or a must-have mod in this game. So you know, things like if I can find any, that is, there's certain aspects of like Traffic Manager, there's certain aspects of all sorts of different mods in it that are just going to be standard, and we're kind of waiting to see if there's going to be any more mods that might pop up. Stream It is there, so it should I think it's probably just started again. But yeah, there's some mods here that you shouldn't use, like these two. I wouldn't recommend using if you're starting a new city. I put these in for certain reasons to do with this city specifically, but they can break save games, so you just have to be careful what you're doing with them. But yeah, there's a few. Yes, that's probably a good idea, Keish. There's as you can see up here, it's just starting to show. Up here in the top right, hopefully my head's not covering it, it will scroll through all of the mods as we go, so it will come through. It can be difficult with cities with that type of thing, because sometimes you at a whim will take mods in and out of the game, especially in but it's probably not a bad idea to have you know, yeah, a list somewhere that at least it's there for the basics, and then if I do remember that I need to adjust it when I do, yeah, bring mods in or out, then at least it's there. People can get the basics from it. So yes, please make a note for me. I'll forget. I've already forgotten. If you bribe with more bits, can we have a Frank emote for the tier 3 sub? I'll have to see if we've got I need a good photo that I can Photoshop. That'll be the thing. You're gonna screenshot that. Do you want me to pull it up again, Blap? Or oh no, you got it. Okay, cool. But yeah, like I said, just be cautious of some of those mods. Kind of look at what they're doing before just subscribing to them for kind of no reason, because not all of them might suit what you're doing for a start, and also some of them might be broken and I'm using them at my own risk type of thing, and I know, you know, what that risk is, whereas someone with not as much experience may not know. As long as you're reading the stuff on the workshop that what it's telling you is about, that's probably the most important thing. I have all of the expansions. I have all of the expansions. I'm a slave to these games that I love, so use more mods, but be aware that removing them will cause issues if you're not prepared. Yeah, so even the ones that aren't kind of game breaking, they can, if you remove some of them, not all of them, but some of them, that will break your save. So, for example, here I have the 81 tile mod, which is basically enabling me to access every single part of the whole map. If I disable that now in this city, it would likely break the save. It would definitely disallow me access to anywhere that's built outside of the vanilla tiles. And remember, the vanilla tiles are only 3 by 3 basically. It's only 9 tiles in total. Why do you not have water? So yeah, there's quite a difference between like those game breaking mods I was pointing out versus just removing a working mod from your save. I might turn these districts off. I find it annoying having them on, but then when I need them, it's kind of annoying that they're not there. How do I do that again? Sure. Is that? Oh, that could be in game anarchy, is it? Or do I need a mod for that? I might need a mod for that, actually. Yeah, maybe it's a mod. I thought there was a way that you could turn the district names off. Oh yeah, hide park area, hide faraway notifications. Might be a mod. Carl, welcome in. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Have a great one. Okay, we can work on it tomorrow. Try not to blue screen with these mods. Is your computer struggling, Dava? I'd have thought you'd have a pretty powerful computer. Recommend using Skype if using mods, as it will give more information on what is likely broken. 100%. Yeah, I use Skype as well. It might be a little confusing if you're not used to cities mods, because it's kind of a weird one. It's kind of a third party, I guess you call it a third party app, even though it's a mod from the workshop. But as Shane's alluding to there, it really helps with knowing what's going on with the different mods and what might need updating, what doesn't, and so on. So it is a handy one. Doing well, and how are you? I'm well, thank you. Yeah, I'm well. As you can see here, we're back in cities tonight. So yeah, something that you can look at it and hope that you'll be here very soon as well in your streams. Good to hear that you've started to get everything sorted for your computer. It's very exciting. Okay, let's put a road down the middle here. I should have really done this a bit more with zoning in mind, but it's fine. How come my bird is orange? That's anarchy. So that that enables me to... That means that Anarchy is turned on, so you can see when I turn it off, it goes back to the regular chirper. With Anarchy, it enables me to do all sorts of things that normally the game wouldn't let you do. For example, I can just draw a road right across these other roads. Obviously, I wouldn't do that for realsies, but but yeah, that's what the Anarchy mod does. More accurately, I think I have a hotkey here that is conflicting with the bulldoze mod, with the bulldoze button. But it's mainly more helpful when you're doing things like interchanges and stuff, right? Because what happens is without Anarchy, if you're trying to get some of these like really close intersections, you can see it's just not going to let you do it because it says space already occupied. But with Anarchy on, you can just pull it out like this, and then you give it a bit of a jiggle with say move it or something, and it'll fix itself up there. So it just enables you to, yeah, really get some better... I mean, there's all sorts that I could now do with this, depending on what mods I have. But yeah, it enables you to do all sorts of things like that. Acme camera is causing us problems here. I must have just changed the shortcut. Yeah. What am I not using here? This is the problem with changing. Is L used? I don't know. Oh, okay. Alright, apparently that worked. It didn't say that it worked. But yeah, basically the orange bird is telling me that I've got it turned on, and then I have it also set, or rather it has, see it's gone like slightly faded, or I can see through it slightly. That's telling me I've got collision on. I've got a shortcut for collision on as well. The little European neighborhood out in the suburbs. This one here, that's springing up, Skoz. Is that the one you're talking about? Or the one that we worked on the other day? This building, is it the same building each time? I think it's a different building. What's its issue? Yeah, this one we plopped. These should all be historical too. I don't know why it's not historical. Oh wow. Okay. Cranky building. Cranky building. Yeah, we did a whole lot of plopping in one of the streams recently, and that whole thing took like 2 hours or something. It was ridiculous. Actually help out with the compatibility issue for that mod, so can cross-check things if needed. Yeah. Yeah, it means Anarchy's turned on. Should be interesting with the road tools in City Skylines 2. 100%. Very much. It seems like, from what we can see, it seems like rather than... So this is a good example, actually. Rather than you just pulling off a road in this direction, you'll be able to pull off an individual lane and pull out the lane individually in of any node, basically. That's what it kind of looks like it's going to be, which will be, yeah, a bit of a game changer, really, right? And it looks like this is one of the mods that I was talking about that's included in the game. Intersection marking tool seems like it's included. This is where you can put the road markings in. So find one that I've actually done over here. If I can remember where I did them. So yeah, there's a lot of mods that are looking like if I deleted all of the roads that I've put them into, maybe. Yeah, a lot of mods that were in the game that had to be modded into the game, I should say, that will now be in vanilla City Skylines 2. I can't find one of the intersections. Was over here, I think I did one, didn't I? Yeah, oh, it's broken though. The left side's broken, but you can see here, this one's had the intersection marking tool being used on it here, with all of this stuff that's going on. But yeah, it looks like that's in the vanilla game, or at least it'll work it out for you. It's not going to give you the options. See the world of mods, yeah. Toggle it to turn off things like district names. Yeah, I don't think I have toggle it actually. So that's probably what I need. Really want to run a main road up your city, but you will lose a lot of people. Yeah, so there's two ways you can do that, like work that out. You could either just say that's just how it is, because that's development in a city, which does happen IRL, right? Like, that's something that does happen. So it's not wholly unrealistic that that would happen. Or I suppose you could start to zone elsewhere to compensate for the fact that those people are going to be leaving. But sometimes you just have to make that hard decision. So now you think about it, the road looks like they work similar to Transport Fever's rails. Yes, Starvar, yes. More like a singular rail or road in this case that branches off. And I'd imagine it probably will snap quite well to existing roads as well, potentially, like it does in Transport Fever 2. Have you been playing Transport Fever again, Dava? How have you been going with it? The road is more important than the people, yes, Scoz. Okay, let's put that there, and then before I forget, because the whole reason we're doing this is to put one of these fellas in here. I think... See, this is another good example here, Carl, of what Anarchy is really, really helpful for. So I know that I want to have this here, but I've got like 3 or 4 things here that are stopping me from doing it. The key is one of it. If I just had the key there without the roads, it might let me do this. But at the moment, the roads are also blocking it. So if I put Anarchy on here, you can see it's just letting me do whatever I want, really. And now I can place it. And then when you couple that with move it, you can also, because I haven't lined that up very well, you can see it's not quite in the middle, which is, the middle is where I want it. So now I can couple that with move it and actually grab this, if I can grab it, and just move it. Oh, okay. Okay. And move it like that. That's perfect. That's exactly how I wanted it to look. The game knows me so well. It just put it in the exact right spot for me immediately. Dasher Tim, welcome in. What is this game exactly? Building cities? Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And here is mine. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's, you know, there's some management to it as well. Making sure you're managing the people and all of that type of stuff is also quite important. But yeah, I might just pause this while I fix this. Because yeah, that's kind of broken everything. I might even need to move it away over here for a sec. Oh, it's attached to there. That's might be why it did all of that weird stuff. Been playing it offline to experiment. Interesting, very interesting. With money turned on or off? That's the biggest question. But yeah, with move it, you can see now I can move this wherever I want it to. And that way I can, yeah, I can place it wherever I want, and then I can adjust it to be wherever I want as well, which works very well. I might see if I can adjust this to the same height as the road. What does that look like? Yeah, that's okay. So much to learn. Yeah. Oh, off, of course, yeah. Money sink Skylines 10 out of 10 would fry computer. Yeah, that's right, Win. It's a pretty full-on game in terms of what it does to your PC, especially if you start putting mods and stuff into it, which a lot of people end up doing. Just want to push slightly back here. Hopefully these roads will link up properly. It says 90 degrees. It doesn't quite look 90 to me, but we might have to deal with that. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, Dasher Tim. I'm surprised you've never seen this game before, but, you know, it's not everyone's cup of tea, I suppose. No mods, no problem. That was certainly your motto for a very long time, wasn't it, Skoz? And then slowly you've come across to the dark side. Slowly but surely. But yeah, there's always a lot to learn. Like, even me now, Carl, I'm still learning stuff about this game. It's particularly the mods, right? Because there are so many mods out there. And there's, yeah, just so much going on. Thank you for the water jiggers, Shane. Appreciate that. And yeah, you had no mods as well, so when you start using mods, all of a sudden this whole new world opens up. And the possibilities are kind of endless. Too many mods spoil the broth. I don't know, ask Shane about that. Shane, how many mods have you got now? Like 120 or something, wasn't it? We all converted Scos to mods, yeah. Joined the cult. Absolutely. To be fair, it's not a bad cult to be in. There's not that much sacrificing. I'm confused here as to why this is growing and the industry that apparently there is actually demand for isn't growing. I don't know what's happening here either. Is there terrain? Oh. How did that happen? Weird. Okay, let's just highlight everything. Buildings as well. Oh, what? I clicked the wrong thing, I think. Let's try not to get any power lines. And let's just go to something over here, I suppose. I'm curious to see what's going to happen here. I don't know. Oh, okay. There's just like a dip in the terrain, I presume. I can't really see the dip anywhere else, though. Is that the dip? It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Crikey. What's the crikey about, Dream? Great word, though. You run what's probably classed as heavily modded, around 160. Jeez Louise. Did something happen? Did I miss something? Oh, the mods. Was that the mods? But yeah, I'd say it's probably... I mean, I know, you know, Tobby, friend of the channel, he uses a lot of mods too, and a lot of assets. He would definitely be heavily modded. That's definitely a heavily modded game that he runs. But, you know, that's his style, so... And that's fine. His stuff is amazing. Jeez Louise. Yeah, it's... I don't know, maybe... I know Scos, you know, you only have a handful of mods, don't you, really? Probably more... Oh, man, this has turned into a much harder thing than I thought. I just wanted residents moving in. But yeah, you only have a handful, so I'd say that's lightly modded. Or what were you calling it? Vanilla Plus. So, I don't know, I'm probably somewhere in the middle, I would say. Certainly not a Tobby or a Shane, but yeah. You only have 6, Carl. Well, I think that's about what Scos has. I think that's what Scotty has too, so you're probably about on a par. Oh, no water down here. Okay, I forgot about the water. Or electricity. Okay, going well. But yeah, there's still time, Carl. There's still plenty of time to have a fully modded game. What did I say it was before? We went over to the clock and we looked out. Was it 78 days or something? Yeah, 78 days until City Skylines 2 comes out. So that's how long you have to master City Skylines 1 before we all swap over. Okay, I don't know why. I mean, maybe because it's in the middle of nowhere and there are no services. Could be why nothing's growing here. Can we try and maybe bring this across? No, that's not gonna help. Yeah, Dava will sort you out with all of the mods. It is like a box of Pringles, right? Once you pop, you can't stop. You will find that if you find one or two that you like, they'll just keep adding up. I don't think this is quite gonna be enough here. I don't want the ferries running, other ships running into these. Just try this. It's not ideal. That's something I'm looking forward to in City Skylines 2, right? In City Skylines 2, we can just run underground cables like this. That's going to be amazing. See how that goes. It looks a bit silly having all of those right next to each other. Ooh. Your Mac would blow up. Yeah, 100% it would. Your new PC. What are the specs of that new PC actually, Carl? The RAM and the RAM's probably the biggest thing with cities. For every one, there's 6 more. That's very true. A lot of yours are the music packs. Are you buying some of the music packs, Shane? You need cruise lines. You need this. So in the transport section, you got the ship one. This one here, the harbour, will bring the passenger ships in, and then this one here, the cargo harbour, will bring in the cargo ships. This one here is an after dark expansion one. That's the cargo harbour. That has train and ships in the same building. But yeah, these two are both vanilla. And you can see these yellow dotted lines coming through the map. They're the track. So it has to be able to reach. See how it goes green when I put it there. If I try and put it over here, it's not going to be able to reach. Even if it's on the shoreline there, it won't reach. So yeah, that's the trick with those. 216 gigabytes, so 32. That's a decent start. Don't think you've unlocked that yet. Maybe not. It does come at a certain milestone. It's a fair way in, I think. Oops, that's the wrong button. Let's see. Did I go past it? No. Oh yeah, ship. 32,000 is where you need to be, Carl. Population of 32,000 for the ships to unlock. Yeah, assets will make the computer cry. There's additional ones on the workshop in addition to the DLC ones. Is there? Interesting. I don't really have all of the music ones, because generally I certainly while I'm streaming I leave it off because I just never know what's copyrighted and what's not. I think most of them aren't copyrighted, but I just don't know. So Cleepaw with the name of suburb. What are you thinking? 32 gigs RAM is a decent start for this game. Well, yeah, I mean, I started with 16, and then I was like, that's not enough. So I went up to 32, and then in the most recent upgrade I did, I've gone up to 64 now. We got death issues here. Someplace super seedy will suit. Okay. Oh, you do have it. Okay, so you probably just haven't noticed it. There's so much that unlocks all at once. It's kind of... Sometimes it's tricky to remember what you've done. So, like, somewhere industrial Cleepaw, or... Because there aren't... To be fair, there aren't many seedy areas, per se. There's like a leisure area, which could be considered seedy, I suppose. Down here. Although it's right on the water, I don't know how seedy that is. but like a industrial area or something. Well, you could argue, I suppose, that the leisure area, because at night time, and we'll see it here in a sec, at night time a lot of the lights turn red, and I don't know if they've done that on purpose to indicate what they consider the leisure district should be. But yeah, so down like here, for example, well, those are the hotels, but this area I think is all leisure, isn't it? Yeah, leisure, specialization. I think down here as well. Oh no, this is tourism, is it? Okay. But yeah, this area here is like the leisure area, I suppose. AFK for a bit, no worries, Quiche. Might order some more RAM to go up to 64. Yeah, I mean, look, it's hard to know. The assets are really what chews through the RAM more than anything. I've got, for some reason, I was looking at my CPU earlier today, and I just wanted to double check that it was within the requirements for Cities 2, which it just is. So I do have the specs right here, recommended. Recommended is 16 gigs of RAM. The minimum is 8 gigs. However, that's for the base game and no mods at all. So yeah, I'd say 32 would be like I said before, a decent start. 64. I mean, look, if you didn't have the funds to upgrade straight away, Carl, you could probably get away with waiting, especially with for Cities 2, because it is a fair way off still. But yeah, 64 is pretty good. Whether in a year's time after the release of Cities 2 we'll be talking about 128, who knows? Who knows? Because it's the same thing with this game, right? They didn't expect what was going to happen to this game. It was like, the modding and all of that stuff. They didn't really know what was going to happen, so it kind of just blew up almost out of nowhere. And I've heard a lot of people saying, the modding and all of that type of stuff has actually kept this game going for so long. I think that's 100% true. That'll do. Okay, name it Cleo. We've got some game crossing over here. It's great. You love to see it. Okay, so Strawberry Park can now be called Cleo. Yeah, it's got like the stadium and stuff like that. The music venue fan zone is here as well. The theater, I mean, who knows what they're doing in that theater, right? Could be like a Moulin Rouge type situation. Who knows? Who knows? The only vanilla radio station you know of that may cause issues is Gold FM. Yeah, that's what I did hear, that Gold FM was one that could cause problems, but yeah, we have the other music anyway, so I was kind of not too worried about it. Strippers, yeah, who knows? Could be anything. Could be anything. Hoping to increase to 64 gigs, finance permitting. Yeah. To be fair, when I bought the GPU, that was the harder part of that purchase. The RAM, upgrading the RAM was a lot easier than that. Oh, these idiots are getting sick again. Honestly. I don't think there's much I can do about that. They're fine. It's fine. Okay. You listen to on-air radio. Is that, I haven't really looked at these. I get the bundles, so I get whatever comes with the bundle. But if they release any ones that are outside of the bundle, I don't really see those. Yeah, there's a lot of radios in there now. There's a lot. Queen, welcome back. Welcome back. Looks like your Skylines is misbehaving today, which is annoying. Yeah, that is annoying. Super, how you doing? How you doing? Did you hear upgrades? This is previously upgraded. Previously, a few weeks ago. which I would have thought you already knew about. But a lot of people are saying they want to upgrade to 64 gigabytes of RAM, which is what I upgraded to, a few weeks ago from 32, and yeah, the new GPU as well. Seaside Resort has to be your favorite radio. Do I have that one? I don't. Did that come with the latest with the hotel one? I don't know that I have it, huh? Yeah, I don't seem to have the Seaside Resort. So that's 1% full. Checking how these are actually doing. I mean, this thing seems to be pumping out the stuff all right. Just wonder if we want to put a luxury goods warehouse here. Oh, I should have that pushed to 150. Where does it say trucks? It doesn't have how many trucks are out. I thought it had that. We do have ads coming up in 2.5 minutes, so apologies to anyone who will cop those. But RAM is a bit like mods, can't have enough. Yeah, that's true. I thought about going 128 when I upgraded this time, actually. I thought about it, but yeah, couldn't quite justify it. And I hope you're doing well, by the way, Super. Welcome in, welcome in. Came with the historical resort pack. Oh, I did buy that. I do have all of those packs, so I don't know. I don't know if I missed that one or not. But yeah, I hope your meeting was okay, Queen. Not too boring. So the question is here: do we want them? I think we do want them all coming out, like at right angles to each other. I think that would make the most sense. Even though they're not quite gonna, the shore's not gonna line up. Did I end up finishing that connection? No. Okay. Got distracted. Yeah, let's pop one of these here. There. Yeah, I'm looking forward to electricity cables underground. That's gonna be good stuff. Good stuff indeed. Okay, is this still growing? It is still growing things, isn't it? But, oh. Okay. Yeah, this is easier than plopping things. Obviously, it only really works on the grid, though. Which is why, with some of these, like these curved roads, oops, it was better to do some plopping. But I don't think we'll do much more plopping. It's very time-consuming. That's true, Queen. That's true. Not every meeting you go to is work-related. Personal self-development meeting. Nice. And it's always wonderful meeting with like-minded people. Amazing. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, so we plopped this. We kind of just shoved this in, so I might just fix kind of all over the place. As usual with this game. And yeah, we'll just see if we can pop that there. And this uni here, we eventually Gold Latius, who is actually Ainsley, who pops in every so often. We named this after her because she's one of my friends IRL. She's studying to be like literally a rocket scientist. So we're gonna have, as part of this university, we're gonna use the the ChirpX site. So just got to figure out where we're gonna put that. Uh, Fresh, hello. Wow, look at that. You said Sydney, and I appeared in the stream. How you doing, Fresh? Hope you're going well. But yeah, we need to find somewhere kind of a bit out of the way to put our Chirpex site. Yeah, like somewhere around here, maybe like behind the mountain. Something like that would be cool. And then we'll drag the university all the way across, so it's like part of the university. Alright, that's okay, I think. So this is slowly building in. It's weird, the in the demand that we have at the moment is kind of very strange. We haven't had commercial demand for like I guess in game time for like decades. For decades we haven't had any commercial demand. It grows slowly, but it just takes a very long time. So I don't know what's going on with the demand. So yeah, look here, we zoned this, all of this commercial in the last stream, and it hasn't come in at all, so... have I made Sydney in City Skylines yet? I tried to, actually. In fact, I've still got the save, I think, because there's a map that is the Sydney thing, but there's something not quite proportionate about it, but we've got the Harbour Bridge here, and over here we've got the Opera House. So obviously this is by no means based on Sydney at all, but yeah, the proportions weren't quite right when I was trying to build it. You love the island, this one here, or there's a few islands. We'll go into this mode so we can see it properly, or this like the little slither island. Scaling is super annoying. Yeah, this is like meant to be super posh, like, you know, crazy ridiculous amounts of money to like live in this little really exclusive island right by the city. But yeah, this is like our big downtown area. It's a little one, that hotel island. We've got over here, this little one down here is the like little hotel thing. I think we put another one somewhere else. Do we have another one somewhere? Over here, yeah. And oh yes, Bengana, the Queen has got the redeem, and this is going to have a really posh hotel on it. And I'm just waiting to get enough money. It does look like we are making money now. We've got 3 million now, which is going well. So that's much better than it was before. There's a demand controller mods, makes building much easier. Yeah, I'm worried that if I use that too much, I'll balance out, misbalance the city out. Having said that, I think the city's completely broken anyway, so I don't know how much difference it'll make. Why did that go all... Whoa, okay. Why did it go all sandy again? Wasn't it growing back? It's doing some weird stuff there. That's the one still waiting for Bengana, yeah. Yeah, it'll come. I think like we're building up a good little amount of capital now, 3 million. So that's helpful. How are we doing with the hotels actually? Haven't checked in for a little while. 44,000 we're making. Is there anything? The rental cabin there is losing us money, and the city hotel. Okay, why are you losing us money? That's strange. I put the price up. You got everything covered. Maybe that will help. I love feline fine. Yeah, feline fine. That's strange. Rental cabin. Where are you? Oh, these ones out here. Yeah, we added these ones recently too. Trying to suss out how that mechanic works, and I still don't know, if I'm being honest. The mechanic for the hotels is a little bit different to anything else. But yeah, these are out by the zoo. This is eventually be a national park here. Water My Plants National Park. But yeah. it's I'm happy with how it's coming along, and we're finally putting on some population, which we had issues with before. So we'll just push. I'll just keep pushing this out so it keeps growing. It's a nice juicy city, yeah. I'm pretty happy with how it's coming along. And you know, this was when I started it. I started it in March, so a little while back now. It was meant to be my final city, right? Because at that point, I think the release trailer had come out, but that was it. Or the first trailer. So I was kind of like, well, you know, it's probably going to take me that long to make a city, and this will be it. This will be the last city that I make. So that's kind of the idea of it. So I want to try and use every single building and really make it a pretty epic city. Yeah, pretty happy with how it's coming out. I love this view in these types of maps as well. This top-down view, looking at where all the streets are and all of that. It's especially obviously at night. But yeah, pretty happy with how it's coming along so far. Can confirm hotels equals sus. Yes, I would agree with that. Some weird stuff happens with them, doesn't it? The main island looks like a rearing goat head, doesn't it? Let's have a look at that again. So I was from this angle, wasn't I? Oh yeah, I see that. I can see that. 100%. Like the head up here, right? Head up here, and then it's like, it's running. That's hilarious. The unicorn wren, yeah. Can you remind me the feline fine, a beach or a building? It's actually this like little channel of water here, Queen. Yeah, feline fine here. Across the top. So yeah, how much was that hotel actually? Parks, isn't it? Wow, that was slow. That was laggy. It was going to be this one, wasn't it? The deluxe hotel? Or the castle. It was the castle one, wasn't it? I think it was the castle one. Can't unsee the unicorn now, no. Getting lunch, Shane, no worries. Thanks for the lurk. I think it was the castle one we were looking at, Queen, wasn't it? And you know what would be cool, actually? Rather than having a highway entrance, which will be actually very tricky for me to build anyway, we should have a separate bridge that comes across to the hotel. Because that would make it even more exclusive, wouldn't it? So if I reckon this bridge. Ooh, this terrain here is interesting. Feline fjords, yeah. Anti-paw bridge, exactly. Feline fine fjords. Oh, hang on. I have to be careful because I never know what's going to be a hotkey. I know Shift P is a hotkey for something. Yes, add the fjord. Did I put the S? Yes, I did. Because yes, I guess it is only one fjord, isn't it? Technically. Set a ridiculous toll on it to show you must be rich to enter. That's a very, very good idea, Ren. Okay, let's have... So I think we'll have the entrance come out here. Apparently we're working on the hotel now. We're all over the place today. Toll. Let's get a toll in here. Two-way toll booth. What's the terrain doing here? Yeah, that was what I was worried about. Okay. So I'll bring this like parallel to there-ish. And actually, this will work really well because I was saying earlier in the stream, actually, I think we'll make this section a golf course. So, yeah, that'll work really well with the exclusivity of the, like, the Bengana Resort, Isles, or Isle, should it be Isle? And the golf course over here as well. I think that will work really well. Okay, and then we have, yeah, we want to swing this in here. What do we use for this? They can get free golf club access with their stay, 100%. That's how exclusive it is. Well, I think maybe this bridge, that bridge road. I really like this bridge road because it kind of looks a bit posh, right? With like the sandstone. Very posh. I bet you as well, Fresh, that it's Sydney sandstone. Sydney sandstone is the most superior sandstone. Nice. Unfortunately, that's the smallest toll booth we can get. It's kind of a little bit oversized, but yeah, the rest are even larger. So that one wouldn't quite fit what we're doing. And then I was thinking for the bridge, we have sand here. It's not Sydney sandstone though. Yeah, I was thinking this bridge, because where's my road guidelines gone there? As much as it's not a posh bridge, it's still like very rustic. Actually, we want to go that. I don't know, maybe this won't fit what we're going for, in which case we'll have to change it, but the bridge is trying to be a slip and slide. Do you mean the train bridge? Like this little covered bridge? You think this fits it? Time for Railway 2 assets. You're not a fan, Dava, of my oh, that's not ideal, is it? Just like driving straight through the pole. Yeah, my railways aren't as good as Dava's railways anywhere near. Actually, our soil is quite infamous in Perth since the ground is all beach sand. No nutrients for plants. Interesting, interesting. So, yeah. Infamous is, yeah. It's a funny word, isn't it, infamous? Because, yeah, it's still, like, that's a fascinating fact. So how do they grow anything over there then, Fresh? They just don't. It's the top part that gives that illusion. Yeah, yeah. It's a cool bridge though. I do like this asset. I just wish it was a two-way. This is two different tracks actually. Oh, can't quite see, but yeah, they're two different assets smushed together. We rely on miracles. So everyone starves over there basically. Might have to tweak the poles on the outside. These ones. I think this bridge fits. I think it's kind of like a bit more exclusive type of, like, they don't want people looking in at them. They don't want the hoi polloi looking in and seeing what's going on in their tunnel, in their bridge tunnel. Ooh, that hasn't quite worked as well as I might hoped. Nifty. Oh, the poles on the train. Yeah, I don't think I can move those without changing a whole lot of stuff. The paws aren't allowed to see the cars. Exactly. The paws, especially the paws catching the train. Can you imagine? Ooh. Okay, so I'm going to worry about the heights. Not right now. And we'll get rid of the poles on a train. No, I read that. Some mods do allow you unable to think of the name. Yeah, I could probably like shiftify the. I'm using a biffer word there. I could probably budge or use move it to kind of poke around with things, but that's the problem. Like with this being 2 tracks, right? Is that they're gonna kind of run into each other a little bit. I don't even know. Oh, it was this one here, actually, wasn't it? Sweet. Oh, I see what's happening. It's the one from the opposite side that's doing that. Can I kind of... No, it's not really working, is it? Maybe like this? Oh. Right, that's working. If maybe no controller will fix that. Yeah. Oh, no. Okay. There we go. Although now they're offset. That's going to annoy me. Dang it, game. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. We'll never look at that again anyway. I'm spending way too long with little tiny details like that. No controller is your best friend when making rails. Yeah, I bet. Oh, what's these trees doing here? It's dangerous. Alright, maybe that's better, is it? I mean, like, yeah, they're offset now, but I don't like that, like, curve either. What I would ideally like to do is, yeah, maybe even get rid of those, but I don't know if I can do that. You stare at it forever now, yeah. This is going to be the rest of the stream, actually. Just this. On the good side of it, though, is they're not clipping they're not clipping it anymore. It's just that they're offset now. So I don't know what's worse. Is it worse that they're clipping it, or is it worse that they're offset? Your stream's in a nutshell, staring at one tiny little rail detail for 2 hours. You must look at like my rail lines and just shake your head, Dava. It's like, oh, what is he doing? And it looks fine to you, yeah. Nothing to see here. It's fine. Okay, let's see if we can. What did you say? You need the UI mod? Do you mean the unified UI? Yeah, it's helpful because it puts everything in. It's called unified UI. Keeps everything together, which is super helpful. Let's slope this appropriately if it needs it. Yeah, which it kind of doesn't. Okay, and then we'll get some water and power down here. Oh, Cody! Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in, Raiders. How we doing? How we doing? Hope everyone is doing well out there from Cody's stream. And, yeah, welcome in. Majoro, hello, hello. Stevie Valentine, welcome in. You're grand, hope I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm doing great, thank you. And Cody themselves, hello, hello, how are you? Stevie, thank you for the follow as well. Thank you for the follow. How was Roller Coaster Tycoon? How was Roller Coaster Tycoon? I hope it was treating you well. Oh wow, my city looks awesome. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. It's getting there. It's getting there. It's no California, but you know, it's coming along. It's coming along. I'm gonna redo this though. But yeah, how was your raid? How was your stream, Cody? How did Roller Coaster Tycoon go? Have you yeah, have you killed anyone yet at that park? Is that how that game works? I've never actually played Roller Coaster Tycoon actually. City has grown. Yeah, this whole island here now is almost finished. It's just got maybe a little bit of detailing to go. But yeah, this whole area now is built out, which is cool. And we've got this really exclusive island here off the back of the city. And we've got some other stuff going on. We started the European area a couple of streams ago. And yeah, just trying to fill things out a little bit. The uni's leveled up to 5, so now we've got 2 level 5 universities, which is cool. And yeah, we're at the moment we're working on a very exclusive hotel island over here, which actually H2O Queen named. And yeah, we got a little storyline behind it too. It's a very highly exclusive area, and it's going to have a golf course running along the coast over here. That's kind of almost part of it. So, Kleepor, thank you for the gifted sub to Curdy. I appreciate that. Enjoy the emotes, Curdy. Enjoy the emotes. But I missed a whole bunch of chat. Stream was chill. Excellent. The Roller Coaster Tycoon strikes me as that type of game. You can just, similar to this, right? You can just kind of sit in it, do your thing, and chill with everyone, which is good stuff. Nice. You've killed anyone yet? Don't think so, but he's been creating fires. Okay. Can people die in the park, or is that possible? Unicorn Island, yeah. We Fresh spotted that it actually looks a bit like either a goat or a unicorn. We haven't decided yet, but I can certainly see that. As Scotty said, once you see it, you can't unsee it. Wow, amazing. Thanks, Stevie. I appreciate you saying that. And again, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. City is amazing. Thank you, Majoro. I appreciate that. Hopefully your park is going well. Yeah, I hope so. How long have I spent building this city? Well, it's been about 3 months in time. In terms of how many hours, I don't know 100%. I know just before I started streaming, which wasn't that long ago, it was only about 4 months ago. Actually, no, sorry, what am I talking about? I started the city in March, so it's been almost 5 months. So thank you, Majoro, for the follow as well. But before I started streaming, which was about 4 months ago, I had around about 2,000 hours in this game. And now I have 2,200 hours. So it's probably well over 200 hours that has gone into this, would be my guess. You can't die in Planet Coaster. Okay. That's probably a good thing. Right. Twin Towers, yep. Gotta have the Twin Towers. It's such a good asset as well, that one. It's so detailed. It's really cool. Really cool asset. So yeah, so around 200-ish hours, I would guess. Yeah, enjoy the emotes. Looks like a kangaroo. Yeah, I can see the kangaroo as well. Yeah. Definitely.
Down, up,
Thank you, Shane, for the more energy. Long time. It's coming along nicely, Defo dedicated. Yeah, for sure. More energy indeed. But yeah, it's I was saying actually just before, like, you know, really it's probably the last city I'll build in this game. Who knows? I'll probably come back to City Skylines 1 at some point. But certainly I would have thought this would be the last major project in this particular version of the game. So you want your last one to be your best, right? Having said that, Curdy, how long have you been on Curdyfornia for? That must be a very, very long time you've been doing that. Because yeah, that city's massive, and it's a lot of it is like plops and stuff as well, isn't it? Where you plop in suburbs and things like that. So it's crazy. think at some point you will play City Skylines 1 for nostalgia. Yeah, right. That's the thing. It's been a year for California. Yeah. Actually, I'm surprised it hasn't been longer than that. I'd imagine the hours you put into it, though, has been huge. Until I hit the node limit and start a new world. Well, let me check. I think my fat head's in the way, but I don't think I'm all that near any of this stuff. It's really the citizen instances that I've been having a problem with. Yeah, I'm only halfway. I like 18,000 nodes, and that's with all these water pipes too. So I feel like with the you can't have the water pipes up. I feel like if I remove the water pipes, that would give me a whole lot of nodes up my sleeve. So yeah, I don't know if the node limit will be the issue. It's probably more likely going to be like building limit or vehicle limit. Buildings is even further away. 16,000, so that's okay. Probably is the node limit, right? Citizens, obviously that's massive. Vehicles active, 8th, that's about halfway through as well, so yeah. You have 6k nodes left, Curdy. Oof. And do you use water pipes, or do you use 81 tile for that? Because that would save you a whole lot of nodes, I presume. It's been a year. You want to finish by 24th of October, so you can dive straight into City Skylines 2. Oh, you answered my question in the previous one. Yeah, what about like power poles and stuff like that though, Cody? I suppose you've probably already gone through and like figured out what you can remove to make sure that you've got, maximizing your nodes, or the nodes that you do have. Can we get power into is it triggering you fresh? Just like looking at that flashing the flashing thing and getting really angry. Yes, we'll do that for you. The flashing needs to be fixed. There's some flashing on this map that I can't seem to fix. I got buildings turned off over there as well, which probably annoys everyone. How do we... I guess... I'll run a proper power line. That way I might actually remember that I need to fix it at some point. Because, yeah, I don't know what to... This area here is confusing me a little bit. I don't know what to do with it. I suppose it'll ultimately make sense to maybe bring the tram line down to the, country club or golf course area. But yeah, I just don't know what that's gonna look like yet. Okay, there we go. Fresh will be happy now. Whack a 7-Eleven there, yeah. I do have 7-Elevens actually. Just for Fresh, we'll do this. Meteorist track and fix the flashing. How can we fit this in? I feel like it might be against the wishes of the country club people. They might not like that. There we go. Put in the confusing B section. What's that? Put in the confusing section in here. Somebody say they need a train line. We know who to call. Dava. Oh, in the confusing section. Yeah, okay. Good idea. Oh, is it Rico? I didn't mean to make it Rico. I suppose it is because I used find it. Over here. Is this what you meant? The problem is I'm going to build all of that area out. I don't know what's going to be there yet. Yeah. Anyway, back to over here. I might need to flatten this out a little bit. I'm sure I'm missing something fresh, so just point me in the right direction. Oh, Da, how you doing? Welcome in. How you doing? You don't know about Sydney, but here in Perth, servos are the new real estate. They're popping up everywhere, multiple of them together. It's probably because fuel is such a money maker that they're building them all over the place and still making money. And you literally just woke up, so you kind of like rolled into the stream. Welcome in. I hope your morning's going well. We're gonna have to flatten all of this out. It's so weird, isn't it? Because we were saying before, actually, Dar, that Dava and I were hanging out in your stream before, and like since then, I've had a whole work day. Like I was lurking in your stream at work, and yeah, now I've finished work and now I'm streaming. It's so strange with the time zones. And here you are coming in, just waking up, and I'm about to go to bed. I heard that servos make the most profit from the food inside. Oh, really? Surely not. Someone who's making the money with the fuel then? Is it the middleman that's selling it to the? Oh, is this the way we want to do it? Probably not. Probably this. Maybe, yeah, the middleman that's selling it to the servo in the first place is making all the money. I don't think we have left for them to build on. Yeah, land left. $4 for a Kit Kat, you believe that? Yes. Dava, you woke up an hour ago. Yeah, an hour ago? What's... we were an hour into the stream an hour ago. Oh, autosave. I always panic when that autosave kicks in. I was like, oh no, computer's gonna crash. Yeah, they sell the fuel at close to cost to get you in the door and sell you marked up food snacks. It's funny, they say they sell it at cost, yet they're like, the prices are just ridiculous still. And what's even funnier is that whenever I go and fuel up, I never buy anything, ever. All I get is the fuel because I can barely afford to buy the fuel. So I'm not going to go and buy overpriced confectionery. Maybe if it is a 7-Eleven I happen to go into, maybe I'll get a Slurpee. That's it. No worries, Skoz. Thanks for the lurk. I'm going to leave a little bit of a hill here. Just again, so that, you know, any of the hoi polloi here can't see into the castle. Alright, that looks okay. We'll have to fix this road up here. And we'll probably do a pretty thick line of trees along the side there. $3.20 according to your app. That's still super expensive. 7-Eleven is the only one you'd buy stuff inside. They're the most reasonably priced. Yeah, that makes sense. Getting ready for work, that's not ideal. But you'll be lurking. Not lifting, just lurking. It's the sleepy typing, right? It's too hard. But thank you for the lurk. I appreciate that. Don't need to buy a confectionery. Purchase all the hidden filing cabinet work snacks. That's true. It's true. I haven't, like I said, I haven't actually bought anything for from that side of things for a long time. Certainly not at a 7-Eleven or a petrol station anyway. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. And for all of the Americans, when we say petrol station, we mean gas station. I'm sure you probably figured that out. But still, I think, do we need to slope the bridge here? I think maybe keep the bridge the same height and then slope the road. You're just going to say that? Yeah, I figured that you probably would have by now figured that out, but yeah, just in case. Oh, okay. That's weird. It's like kind of level there. Is this still level over this side then? You thought I said pet station? Which would go along with the Cat Dad theme, you know, I suppose. Servo, yeah. There's a lot of like Aussie slang like that, I think, that Aussies might say fresh that would make a lot of Americans like or any other like English as well. Anyone be like, what on earth is a servo? Gas equals air and fuel. Yes, that's true, which is why we call it a petrol station, I suppose. But yeah, I know that's, you know, that's what you pump in your car, isn't it? Over there, you pump gas. Okay, so let me check here what we're doing. So I'm pretty sure, Queen, if you're still there, it was this castle that we were going to put here, wasn't it? Is there a particular way we want this set? That's the question. Anyone who speaks English and not Australian. Yeah, that's right. And anyone who doesn't speak English as well. Basically anyone who's not Australian. Australian. I'm going to plop it and then we can move it. Ooh, expensive. Ooh, and how much is this costing me? Oh my goodness, we need to turn this off immediately. It's going to sink our budget. 11,000? How are we going to... So we're going to have to have like shops and offices here, which is kind of going to ruin the whole exclusivity thing. It's not ideal. The sightseeing is easy. You can just plop a couple of parks. Oh, nature's covered as well. Okay. So it's just the shops and offices that's kind of going to be an issue for us. Okay. You meet so many people that come here to learn English and you're like, no. No. Very Aussie. Yeah. They're definitely... Learning English in Australia is probably not the best idea. Or from an Australian. 100%. Okay. So this is the is this Chirpa Castle or something? Heritage Hotel. What makes... I mean, that facing out that way doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So it should probably face out that way. Let's highlight things here. So if we spin it like that. The hotel, yeah, I can't figure out how close... it seems like things have to be quite close to these hotels to make them satisfied. Which is kind of annoying. Yeah, I think that makes more sense. Kind of facing out that way. Because you would consider that when this was actually built, these buildings wouldn't have been here. Actually, can we get a... Ooh. Oh, hang on. Take the road as well. See this road that runs through here? I need to move some buildings, I reckon. yeah, this road that runs through here, I want to try and line that up with what we're doing here. Oh, the road turns. Okay, that's why the line of sight is gone. Okay, well, I guess that's not going to work. Let's give them a butte private beach. Yeah, that'd be pretty nice, wouldn't it? I mean, we could even, because I don't think that line of sight is going to quite work how I was hoping, because it turns off. But yeah, over like with the private beach right here, type of thing, that'd be pretty nice. And what that will do as well is it'll give us space to have the hotels and offices that this building for some reason requires. Even though, yeah, I would have thought the exclusivity of it would kind of, they'd be happier to be in the middle of nowhere, but still. Did I ever finish the zoo? Kind of. It's over here. No, it's not. Yes, it is. It's over here. I'm lost in my own city. This is our zoo here. It's not quite like detailed and stuff yet, and there's a couple of other things I probably want to add. And then we're gonna wrap the national park thing around it, or the so we got this area. So this is the zoo through here, and then this national park area will be wrapped all the way around it. So yeah, that's the plan with that one. Whoops. Oh, dang, end of the map. But yeah, it's not quite finished. All of the stuff has been plopped though. All of the buildings have been plopped. And then we've got our beaver. This is our beaver enclosure here. So I need to detail that as well, because that's got to be a custom one. Unfortunately, there's no... oh, you're back on the road. No worries, Fresh. Stay safe out there. Unfortunately, there's no beaver assets. So we can't have actual beavers. We always say the same thing. It should just need a nature and seaside. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. And these are the same. So these ones, which are... I really like these little cabins. They're quite cool. It should be the same as those, really, shouldn't it? Because that, to me, makes a whole lot of sense, right? Just the sightseeing, a little bit of sightseeing, and all of the nature. And the mountain one as well, which I have, I think, over here. This isn't finished either. This needs detailing. This, to me, doesn't make sense either. Like, wouldn't the mountain lodge be in the middle of nowhere on a mountain? Like, doesn't that make the most sense? Thank you for the water jiggers, Shane. Appreciate that. So yeah, I think they kind of got the balance a little bit wrong on some of them. But, you know, there's not much we can do. Oh, Kleepor, thank you for the hydrate. Okay, hopefully we're still making money here, because we did spend a lot of money on that hotel. How much was that? 375,000. It's not too bad. It could be worse. Okay, so let's connect these. I don't know. I don't necessarily want to turn it on too quickly, because I don't want to start hemorrhaging money, which I think would probably happen. So what was it again? 12,000 or something? 12,000. It doesn't say because I've got it turned off. But I can't tell how it's going until I turn it back on. Is that also the thing, potentially? Tricky. So... do we want to keep it dirt roads? Probably not. The little one new road works quite well a lot of the time. Yeah. Is that transition alright? Actually, that's not too bad, is it? I think the dirt road on this side is kind of cool. Or is it? No, I think it should be this one new road as well. Yeah. And yeah, I wish we had a smaller toll road as well. But I like that idea that Ren had. Let's just put that right up there as well. Okay. And then I think we had to rename this as well, didn't we? Bengana Castle. Enjoy the confusion of why a dirt road is tolled. Yeah. Should we change it back then? Should we change it back to dirt? That's funny. It's almost like the city has built this area, and they're like, "I will just chuck a dirt road down," and then the hotel has built built this area. Chuck the dirt road down and make sure there's a toll on it, and then the hotel has been like, "Oh, well, we want paved roads over here." Okay, so I feel like we need a road going back here. And then parking on the inside here, maybe? Where do they put the new parking? Yeah, like, I don't know that we need much parking. And actually, do these count as parks? Is that going to help us out? Okay, the money is going up, so I might turn this on now, because I think, yeah, I mean, sightseeing is immediately maxed out. The car parking helped us with the I'm going to put the price down though a little bit, just so that it might attract people in. The car parking helped with the sightseeing. Funny mention, the mountain hotels that just have sightseeing and nature subscribed a pack recently that has hotels that do just that. Oh, does it allow you to adjust the stuff, Shane, or is it does it just kind of make it whatever you want, or like make it whatever the mod has it as? Is it a mod, or yeah, it must be a mod, right? Theoretically, I guess we could have just joined there. In fact, we might do that. Wouldn't make sense to run another water line like that. Okay, and then power, as always, is a problem here. Very big problem. I hate this as well. I'd like to be able to figure out how to get rid of those. Let's see. I mean, I guess the toll is the closest. We just have to run these along here. Oh man, doesn't reach. All I can say with these shenanigans is bring on the underground electricity cables in October. Okay, that will be connected, so that's fine. Now, I think like a really fancy park type thing here, like the jelly park, the birthday cake park. No, I'm only joking, not that one. Maybe one of the new ones they added. Yeah, like these. Pond park. Like this old bridge park. I think the old bridge park would work well, wouldn't it? Yeah, that kind of fits in here quite well, doesn't it? With the castle. The Chirper's castle, is that, that's in here, isn't it? No. Yes. Is that's set on a hill, isn't it? Oh, it's massive. Yeah, no, won't work here. I guess you wouldn't have two castles right next to each other either. It's quite a cool model, actually. I haven't really looked at it. It's quite detailed. Right, how does that have it sitting? Okay, perfect. So it's just the shopping and the offices that we're struggling with now. So I suppose we're going to have to zone stuff back here, which really isn't ideal. What might... I suppose if we do the European stuff, it's going to look... Maybe we need to plop, actually. Not that one. Find it. Let's see. Growable, vanilla only. Not residential. See if we can find stuff that fits the theme. Like these might fit the theme, the European ones, but they're quite tall. They're probably going to be the only option we have, though, I think. Because I don't think any of the low density stuff is going to make sense. Oh, unless we could use like ones like these ones. They're tiny though. Are they going to actually help us? So from the African pack. We'll try them. We'll try them. That reminds me, actually, before I start doing that, just check over here. Is this all growing in? Kind of, but not really. Yeah. And what about all of this? Oh, that's all grown in. Okay. Tiny ones would work as close to the bridge as it will let you, like old gatehouses. That's true. My concern is that that would work aesthetically, but my concern is that they won't be close enough for it to count in here. Which is kind of... Yeah, if we don't level this up, it's gonna, like, already it's costing us 5,000 a week. I have a feeling that if they're over here, it won't count. We can try it though, we can try it. As close as it would let. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. I thought you meant the other way, like as close to the bridge as it would let. Like these ones you could do. That's the other problem, right? It doesn't actually tell you. It doesn't tell you how close is close. So, yeah, I have no idea where it actually wants me to put this. Can do like there and there, for example. Is that helping? And I don't even know if like those assets are large enough for it to even register that there's something there. It doesn't look like it's registering it. Am I distracted, Cleepor? What am I distracted? Yeah, no, it's not working. Let's try and move them closer and see what it will do, I suppose. Like here. Okay, let's try that. This, I mean, obviously that should be close enough. That's like within the grounds of the of the hotel. So it might just be that they're too small. And make them historical as well. Yeah, I think they're too small. We can still leave them there because they do kind of look cool. But maybe if we use some of these larger ones, they can be more like... I know they don't quite fit the old like European theme per se, but they could be like little shops and stuff that have popped up. I have no idea what we're going to do with offices. They're cool models though. I do like the models. I'm not 100% convinced they fit though. I might have to go on the workshop and have a look for some stuff. That's helping though. That's getting us to a better level. I might even be able to put the price up a little bit here because we are fulfilling quite a lot of the need right now. So yeah, we'll plop a couple more of these and then see what we have in the offices. Do any of these fit? Yeah, that might fit. I mean, they're kind of fitting within this more than anything. What about the leisure thing again? Try the leisure areas or the tourism areas. Because there's some cool like decks and stuff like that. Like these, I think, are just like, yeah, they're just like little table and chair decks. Terrace. I think that probably makes more sense, but it's kind of a bit weird. Use sim logic, hide them in the trees. Yeah. We certainly can tree brush this a little bit more so that it kind of hides a little bit more of what's going on there. I mean, I don't think that's terrible. It kind of looks very touristy, which maybe is something that you would expect to see. Even though the castle is historic. That doesn't mean that they haven't built things that, you know, probably don't necessarily match what's going on around it. Oh, mate, I should just have used the forced historic thing. But I might move this over here, I think. I'm not sure. We might want this road to come out, so I'll leave a gap there. Alright, how's that look? Okay, shops are completely maxed out. That's good. So what about offices? Offices are going to be harder. I doubt we're going to find much that's going to really work. I mean, yeah, again, these European offices are probably going to be our best bet. But we might need to separate them off a little bit so that it doesn't look too weird. And then it will depend on how close it's going to allow us to have it. So maybe we'll run another road down the side of the park and we'll see if we can make it work there. So many road guidelines. Yeah, I think it'd be kind of weird having the officers here, but I don't know that there's much we can do about it. They're really nice models, they just don't quite fit what we're doing here. I don't even know if this is going to be close enough. Actually, I don't. That's too close to the corner. I'll put a corner building here. We might need to do some smushing. I said I was not going to plop anymore, but here I am, plopping more buildings. Say, you say weird, I say it looks like London. Yeah, I know, but I don't know. This area, like over here, that's the vibe I'm going for over here, for sure. But where there's like an historic castle, I don't know that you necessarily have these things here. I know often in London you do get like historic castles right in amongst everything else. JFC, welcome back and welcome in, and thank you for the resub, the tier 1 resub for 3 months. Can you believe it's been 3 months already? Can you believe? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. And I don't think these are close enough, so because yeah, so they're probably gonna have to be over this side, which makes it even weirder. Maybe we should extend the road around here and they could be over here. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, JFC. You may have once again come in towards the end of the stream. We're not quite ending just yet, but Uh, yeah, not too long. Doing really good. It's windy and rainy here. Not the best summer weather. Oh, that's no good. And cold too. Ooh, rough. That doesn't sound ideal, but yeah. Hopefully you can stay out of the cold and the rain. Maybe if we just have a street here that has a few offices on it for reasons. Just for reasons. What are these things? Oh, the bank things. Okay. I didn't know what they were for a second. I was very confused. 15 degrees. Ooh, yeah, that is cold for August. Yeah. Yeah, that's not ideal. That's how it is. Yeah, right. Yeah, that doesn't, that's no good. It's not what you're expecting, right? Yeah, it's a bit too cold, yeah. I don't mind the cold, but is it presumably it's 15 during the day. That's a little too cold. I mean, I don't know, doesn't quite work for me. And it's still not enough either. It's still complaining that there's not enough officers there. Prestigious, 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 prestigious. Good stuff. This year's been not been above 30 degrees at any point yet. Yeah, right. Normally there is at least 1 to 2 days where that happens, but not for 2023. Seems to be a strange year in a lot of places, doesn't it? I've used this building twice. So yeah, like if places aren't getting flooded, they're getting weird weather like you're having. So yeah, this really doesn't like work for me, but I don't know what else we can do. And now they're complaining there's not enough services here. Of course. So I'm gonna have to fit, like, I know we can use the, in this thing here, we've got the little tiny fire station, this one. Shame you can't do a secret underground city. No, you can't. You can't have buildings underground. We could have roads and stuff underground, but okay, we've got a little historic firehouse there. July was the 3rd or 2nd most rainy month since they started collecting data. Right. There was some other stat like that here, I think. I think it was the opposite, actually. I think July was like the least rain ever recorded. Certainly in Sydney or New South Wales, maybe, since they started collecting data. I seem to remember that being mentioned. And then we got this tiny little police station as well that we can use. This one from the Korean pack, although this historical one might fit better in the theme here. Yes. And I might just shove that in there. Blame Australia for giving us the rain, yeah. Oh, was that what it was, Ren? Was that what it was? The warmest, oh, I'm rotating the wrong building. The warmest July on record. Oh, so you can't blame us for the rain after all, JFC. I knew it was something along the lines of something on record. Taking all the heat, yeah. there'll always be something. Right. Okay, it's happy, so now we just have to make these buildings happy. I suppose these are level 3 buildings, so it's a bit challenging for us. There's not really any like clinic building that's suitable. We can definitely have a cemetery here. That kind of makes sense in some ways. Where can we put that? It'd be good if we could have a bit more control over the way the cemeteries looked. This could be like an old... actually, I'll leave it over. Like an old haunted cemetery. Last year we got 362 mils of rain in the first half of winter. This year 22 millimeters apparently. Wow. Yeah, that seems quite a ways down. What's the nearest district here? I might draw in a district where we're going to put the golf course, because that way I can at least know what it's called. So the golf course will take up pretty much all of this space, I think. Because although it's a long area, it's quite it's narrow, and I think the hill, yeah, the hill it comes down pretty sharply there. Primrose Park. Oh, wrong way. Oh, you don't have water. Okay. Within district only and Primrose Park. Nice. I mean, can it help anywhere else in the meantime? Probably not. It's a bit far away from everything else. Yeah, there's some weird stuff going on, huh? With the old weather. Oh man, they're struggling now, aren't they? We can't really have a school here, because that wouldn't make much sense. We could have, we can definitely have a bus line through here. Maybe that will help them. It's not gonna... I guess we can wrap the road around here. All of this just to fulfill... oh, we could whack that price up now as well. So we're actually fulfilling everything. And I mean, that's making us a pretty good chunk of money, to be fair. It's worth all of the thing, but it's still kind of like, why does it want all of this stuff? Yeah, it's going to push up to the top thing pretty quickly, I think. Yeah, pushing up into 6,000 already. Our other hotel over the other side is not going all that well, is it? This one. Yeah, only 4,000. I mean, I don't know. Does the... because we ran this fashion show... oh, okay, no, we ran something here. I can't remember what it was now. I guess it just runs out after... yeah, 3 days. Okay. Alright. Well, what other... yeah, so we'll get a bus line in. And we'll just put the mini buses on it, because it seems to be the go. Where can it go here? There's not really anywhere for it to turn around. I can't remember, is this a road here? Pedestrian. I guess it'll just have to go right around the whole thing. No one's going to use it anyway because it's all broken. So we'll do a stop there. Stop here. Oh, actually, we can just loop it here. That makes more sense. So a stop here, and then in here, in there, and then out the front of all of this. Yeah, we'll go to the resort first, and then the shops. And then there, I suppose. It doesn't really matter. As I said, no one's actually going to use it. Okay. And let's see. 23. Bus line 23. Let's go like that dirty brown colour. It's like a mustard. And then we'll put the minibus on it. How many vehicles? No vehicles. 1 vehicle. 1 out of 10. Okay, I think we only need 1. Or 2. We'll go 2 because it's kind of a long way. Is it a long way? No, it's not. We'll just go 1. Yeah. The last thing we need to be doing is bleeding money on our minibuses. Love it. Love it. Okay, let's just push this up. We'll do the automated toll in this area. Actually, no, we won't, because they're not going that fast down here anyway. I might up the speed limit, though, on the dirt road. 30. 60, okay. Oh, it's 30 on the little 1U lane as well. 1U road, rather. We'll just go 50 all the way along. Nice. Me bleeding money? Yeah, no, never. I've never spent a whole lot of money for... Ah, they've all abandoned over here now. We'll reset them, but hopefully... Still not happy about the amount of services here. Can't really put a school here. It wouldn't really make sense. We got police fire. We don't have a clinic. I mean, maybe one of these little European clinics might be okay. We could have a spa down here. Sauna, even. That would make sense, kind of. I don't know if that helps them or not. Where's Fat Cakes? He is... Oh man, they hate it here. Actually, if I lower their level, do they change? Downgrade this building by 1 level. It's not working. Oh, no. Did I not make it historical? Okay, force historical here first. Is the... Yes, the district is over it. And then downgrade the level. Downgrade the level. And maximum of 2. Okay. Downgrade, downgrade. I mean, it could even be maximum of 1, right? I don't really care about what taxes I'm getting from this. I just want it to not be constantly dying. Now you should be happy with that, really. Don't bulldoze it. I'm looking for the M. So reset, see if that works. Yeah, Fat Cakes is in the other room. But, you know, whenever you want him to be, you can always be in the chat there. Okay, let me find that other building we had here then. I think... Is it that one? I think it was that one. Yeah. And then we'll do historical building, and then we'll go down to this. Okay, they should all be happy now then. Oh. Yeah. 21 of 6 workers. A little bit overstaffed there, I think. That's fine. It's fat cakes. Alright, how's this looking now? Oh, it doesn't like the shopping. Oh, that's kind of caused problems for us. We're still making 8,000. Oh, wait, it's back now? Okay, it's back. Alright, okay. Alright, that's good. I think that's worked out pretty well so far in there. I think that's worked out pretty well. I'm not sure. I'm not convinced about this car park though. I don't know. Maybe that isn't the vibe here. So we might need to rethink that. And then yeah, it'd be good to. Unfortunately, there's not many like beach props that actually work in this game. But yeah, I think that's turned out okay so far. And yeah, we're making good coin now as well, which is what I've been trying to get this place to do for ages. Okay, and then over here, let's just empty that out. And yeah, just pop back over to this way. See if we can pop in another one of these little things. Crying out for industry, apparently. And yeah, let's see here. So I just want to make sure these are lined up properly. And yeah, if I try and put one of these in, is that gonna work? No. It's probably gonna look really janky too because it's coming out like sideways. What about here? No shoreline. Okay. Fighting the drift Cleepor. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. Oh, that's exactly what I was trying to do there. How did it know? Check my phone. Okay. Okay. Nice. Oh, I flooded that whole area. Alright, so let me just pull this land out. And I'll see if that is going to work. I don't know if it will. Time for then K-Ways? Oh, K-Ways, yes. I know what you're talking about. The queeze. The queeze. It's so funny how no one knows how to say it. And I think the only reason, like, especially people in Sydney know, because we have, right down near the Harbour Bridge, there's a place called Circular Quay, and that's how it's spelt, right? It's Q-U-A-Y. So if you grow up in Sydney, you just know what a quay is, or you know what that word is, because you know that area. It's like it's right next to the Opera House, right next to the bridge, And most folks in England know what it is too. I think it's just Americans who that you just don't use that word over there. Yeah, mandatory school excursion to the key, exactly. Oh, hang on, that was working there? Oh. Oh, is that because Anarchy's on? Oh, okay. Yeah, this could get janky if it's... Oh, it doesn't even like that there. Okay. Interesting. Oh, it'll go there with Anarchy on. We might do it that way then. Because I think having this area here doesn't make sense if you're not going to have something going in it. Like that, I suppose. Nope, not at all. Never see them in America, if any. Ah, so they don't like even exist. You don't even get like these key walls, is what you're saying. Because in England, whoa, what's upgrading? All of these are upgrading because we added this, I think. In England, the keys aren't necessarily like these. They're more like what you might refer to as a wharf. Like you have a wharf that comes out and that's referred to as a key. So yeah, it's interesting the different uses of it. Especially those that live in, well, yeah, Central America. You're not going to find anywhere where you can have a key, I suppose, are you? In some areas. Wow, they loved that. They absolutely loved that. It's got a railway on it too, Dava. Should be happy about that. We just call it bay, pier, or marina. Yeah, well, we use all of those words as well. And in fact, like I said, I think from memory, Circular Quay in Sydney is the only place I can think of that's generally referred to in that fashion. This one I want to be quite a lot bigger, I think. So, perfect. So we'll go something like, oh, that's massive though. Is that too big? It's definitely too tall, but... let's see. I think that's okay. I think that's alright. It's going to flood everything when I do this, though. Of course. And we'll get the Kiwis out. The Kiwis, the Quays, the Kuyus, whatever we're calling them. Oh, yeah, that's a bit of a problem there, isn't it, now? I wonder what the water mechanics are going to be like in City Skylines 2. It's going to be... And there's no dev diary on it either, is there? Not really sure how else they can do them, right? Like, this is... The way this works has caused a lot of controversy, but... It's kind of, yeah, it's a bit difficult. Because I don't play all that many games. Are there other games that have, like, really good water mechanics that they can model it off? I can't see what's going on there. Going like so far down I can't see anything. Still hope the water looks less dynamic. They have car physics, so I expect water physics. Yeah. I mean, the car physics look interesting, shall we say. seems like it's going to be interesting to see how the cars actually work, right? Or that car accidents all work. Because it doesn't seem like you're gonna, for example, get any like crashes at an intersection. Generally, it seems like the crashes are gonna come like randomly from almost nowhere. Whereas to me, I would have thought it would make more sense for them to happen more frequently at intersections, if anything. Is that too close? I think that's too close. It's hard to see what I'm doing because it's going so far into the water. Yeah, I'll be very interested to see how the car crashes actually work, because the mechanic itself seems not quite right in my mind. Don't get me wrong, I love the fact that there are car crashes. I think that adds a lot of realism to it, but I don't love there are car crashes IRL, but yeah, the realism that it adds to the game is good. Ah, that's the wrong way around. Oh, can you not? I thought you used to be able to... Can you not upgrade those, or do you have to use move it? Ah, how do you flip these? Invert tool in network. Multi-tool. Ah, perfect. Not perfect. That should be working, right? That one. Intersect? No. It has to be... Yeah, why isn't that working? Do I just need to push some water in there? That seems like a very vanilla way to do it. I did love the fact that the cars slow down and wait for people in cars to cross. Yes, that makes a whole lot more sense. Waiting for human accidents, which it doesn't seem like they're going to have, right? I feel like they would have said something already at this point. If I move this back, is it going to work? No. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's probably where I wanted it anyway, right? It's not going to stick into the hill. I don't know why the invert tool didn't work. That's cool though. I didn't think I'd ever seen that. I didn't really pay attention to what that was. It's good to know that that's there. Okay, this is looking good. This is a big, like, chonky piece of land here that is going to have industry on it. Ooh, there's not much fire protection over here. Where are they coming from? Yeah, well, pressed a button there that I didn't mean to. Yeah, hopefully that gets there in time. Okay, and then the rail. I don't know where the rail is going to come from. We don't have much rail close by. I think over here is the nearest rail. I can't imagine that the people running the golf course are going to want to have a rail running through the golf course, which could be interesting. Use that too when making a marina. Sometimes works like a charm. Yeah. It should have worked there. I don't know why it didn't. It's weird, huh? Is there any rail back here? We might need to bring the rail out this way. Is this... No, that's a road. It's all road. So the rail is here, though. I mean... Yeah, I don't know. We might just have to hug the mountain, and I can't see anything anymore. So, yeah, I'll have to maybe have a think about that. Because where's our rail over here? Doesn't really make sense either. But yeah, these mountains are probably not something where you'd want to run a train. You'd probably use the flat area. I don't know. I don't know. What is in here? This is all ore, is it? Yeah. I mean, we could use pockets of that as well. But yeah, trying to get the train over there would be a bit challenging. I'll have to think about that. But I feel like we're probably going to have to finish up at this point. Because, yeah, it's starting to get late here. I don't want to go too late tonight because I'm a bit tired. Time to terraform via eco-terrorism. Eco-terrorism. The old golf course, is that what you're talking about? Is that eco-terrorism? I mean, I suppose we could have the rail just hug the road. And then it would just be hiding. You know, the road's going to be hidden by trees anyway. So, thanks for the stream, even though you've been lurking. No worries, Keish. I hope you've enjoyed your lurking. I think what's tomorrow? Tuesday. I don't know what to do tomorrow yet. I'll have to think about it. I'm definitely keen to get back into the hardcore world. But yeah. I don't know. I won't be able to join any raids today as you got other stuff to sort out. No worries, Shane. It's all good. I'm trying to figure out where to... I was thinking of also having the golf course here, but I think we'll put more sprawl out there. But yeah, I think the golf course where I thought makes sense. But yeah, it's shaping up alright. I think this is probably the best view at the moment. So we will go here. Transport Fever. Teach me, Papa. I could. I haven't played Transport Fever in a while. I'm not all that good at it, I don't think. Although having said that, with the last one I did play with money on. So if I played with money off, I could certainly do a lot better, a lot quicker, probably. Yeah, we could. I'll think about Transport Fever, maybe. You've been lurking too, Win? Well, thank you for the lurk. Took a cat nap after lunch. Stream was chill background sound. You fell asleep during the stream, didn't you? So you're not the last. Sorry, you're not the first, and you certainly won't be the last. But I appreciate the lurk either way. Thanks for hanging around. So, yeah. Let's see. Water jiggers. Thank you for the water jiggers, Shane. There's a couple of people on, actually. But yeah, I would imagine that we'll go and say hi to JFC, who was just in the chat. He hadn't been in well, he was in the other day, but he hasn't streamed for a while. He's only streaming every so often. He's not playing Cities tonight. He's playing Microsoft Flight Sim, which is also very chill, though. So that probably makes sense to some degree. Still chill. Let me just check. Oops, what did I do? I pressed the wrong thing there. I'll have to look at Transport Fever 2 and see if there's a way that I can do like a... Because the last time I did it, I got the largest map I could find. Is it like... Do they call it like a megalomania lap or something? A map or something? I can't remember what they call it. Time to relax on a plane while learning from JFC Simulator is what he liked to call it. Thanks for a great stream. Thanks for hanging out, Carl. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, it's been a good one. I feel very like we achieved a lot today, actually. I think that we raised the population again by what, like another 5,000 or so? No, 10,000. So another like 10,000, which is good. We got our hotel started. We got our city, like industry area started, which I think this build has been crying out for. It's been very challenging for us to keep up with the demand for commercial goods. So we keep having to import a whole lot of commercial goods. So getting all of that started, I think, will really help in the future, and hopefully will help with tax and stuff as well. So, but yeah, let's go and check out what JFC is doing. Like I said, very good friend of the channel, and he's very chill as well. And the flight sim game itself is actually very chill as well. So yeah, chill stuff all around. Thank you, Keish, for putting those in there. And I will make sure that I copy them so that I don't accidentally paste something that I shouldn't. And yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed, and I hope to see everyone tomorrow, 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Oops, who knows? It might be some Transport Fever 2. You never know. And yeah, I'll hope to see you all then. Buttons, Keish, and Keish using her buttons. She loves it. And yeah, I appreciate everyone being here. Appreciate the lurkers. Appreciate the chatters and everyone else as well. Thank you for all of the redeems. 8 p.m. equals 6 a.m. to the Americans. Yes. Thank you for all the redeems. Thank you to JFC for the resub. Thank you to Cleepor for gifting that sub to Curdy. Thank you to Majora for the follow. Thank you to Stevie for the follow. Thank you for Curdy for the raid. I really appreciate you bringing in the crew. Thank you for Skoz for that resub for 3 months. All these 3-month resubs. It's very exciting. It's weird and exciting at the same time. But yeah, I appreciate everyone being here, as I say, and I hope to see you all again tomorrow. And in the meantime, I'm fascinated to see where JFC is flying to today, and I hope you all enjoy, and I'll catch you all very soon.